right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. This is another one reaching us. Well, onto this one says more trouble awaits Tinubu if president-elect survives litigation filed by Atiku Peter Obi. PRP Vanguard had actually released this. All right, my people, this is so serious. Well, with the news reaching us, INEC declared Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress as the winner of the presidential election, defeating Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and Peter Obi of the Labour Party, who came second and third, respectively. Well, meanwhile, the PRP Vanguard has said the Independent National Electoral Commission should not be trusted to conduct Saturday's governorship and then State House of Assembly elections following its abysmal performance in the presidential and the National Assembly elections. INEC declared Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress as the winner of the presidential election, defeating Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and Peter Obi of the Labour Party, who came second and third, respectively. The PRP Vanguard faulted the opposition PDP and the Labour Party that have challenged the outcome of the February 25th presidential election for agreeing to take part in Saturday's elections despite the issues raised. This was stated in a recent statement signed by Comrade Abdul Majid Yakubu Daudu, national chairman of the PRP Vanguard. The statement read, I quote, as illegitimacy begets illegitimacy, we see no reason why the same INEC leadership that was so roundly condemned by the mainstream opposition parties, election monitors, and then ordinary citizens alike for its poor conduct of the presidential election to be trusted with the coming March 11th state governorship and then House of Assembly elections that are likely to generate fierce local battle for supremacy. If the PDP and Labour Party are serious about the questions they have raised concerning the integrity of the election process and the credibility of INEC, how come are they warming up to partake in the March 11 polls? Such contradictions betray their shared guilt for the electoral mess in which the country finds itself. All right, according to the PRP Vanguard, even if Tinubu survives the litigation filed by the PDP and the Labour Party challenging his victory, more trouble from the masses awaits him. It said the crisis of legitimacy that the presumed president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu will face as his oligarchic peace Atiku Abubakar PDP and Peter Obi LP challenged him in court is lightweight compared to the confrontation he is bound to encounter if he skates through the court with the working masses, as he will have to, without any further delay, impose draconian International Monetary Fund IMF type of economic recovery policies on the Nigerian masses. This will surely depress living standards and then add to the erosion of regime legitimacy. National elections in Bulgaria's social system are moments of national decision-making organized for competing blocs of the ruling class to pursue their vital interests and then resolve their battles for power, source control, and then management of their common affairs without hot war. The statement continued, local and then continental observers, African Union and then ECOWAS, forget the West issued statement pointing out a litany of flaws that marred the elections generally, but did not call for its cancellation. Other local and foreign commentators focused their criticisms on the presidential election in particular. Yet, the National Assembly election was far from being exceptional. Observed in virtually all the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, were overcounting avoidable administrative glitches, non-transmission of polling unit results in real time, voter intimidation, and then in some states, such as Kano, gun violence that directly affected our comrades and their relatives. Apathy and a low voter turnout were glaring on election day. This was borne out by the 25% voter turnout figure stated by INEC, with 75% of registered voters avoiding the high stakes presidential and the national legislative polls. We cannot talk about any fair or firm mandate for the official winners here, nor can we talk about robust legitimacy, it said. The PRP Vanguard noted that the active working masses have in their millions rejected the new liberal social order in place in this general election. It further noticed, let those who trust the courts tussle it out in the courts, and let those who trust people power continue with their struggle at the grassroots, union shop floors, town halls, open forum, online, the streets, and the popular assemblies until all these efforts reach the revolutionary tipping point that will give birth to a Nigeria that is good enough for the working masses to fully take care of their basic needs and they freely prosper according to their respective abilities. There are always mini shocks before a major earthquake. Nigerians in this election quietly delivered mini shocks to the ruling class with their mass boycott of the process. The major earthquake will arrive when an overwhelming large number of the working people reach the irreversible conclusion that they can no longer live under the existing social order. That's when the real confrontation will begin. Warning that there would be open confrontation against the oligarchs by the masses, the PRP Vanguard said. A new season of open confrontation between the working people and the ruling oligarchs has just begun. Neither the ruling APC nor its contending bourgeois peers, the PDP and the leadership of the LP, will be able to arrest the people's material progress any longer without facing stubborn resistance from organized labor and then affiliated entities. The glass ceiling on working class escape from the poverty trap is about to break. Poverty can no longer be the permanent fixture of working people's lives in Nigeria. It is either this fourth republic is reconstructed to deliver development to the masses, or it will be oblated by primitive accumulation and then abuse of power by the ruling plutocrats. All right, my people. Well, this is exactly what is reaching us right now onto this one. Well, a lot of things do had actually been said, and then according to what had been gathered, it had been said here that more trouble awaits Tinubu if president-elect survives litigation filed by Atiku Peter Obi, and this had been said by PRP Vanguard. All right, my brother, my sister, this is so serious. Well, according to what is being commented here, a lot of no comments keep coming in. But one thing we should understand right now is that The PRP Vanguard just stated it clearly, exactly like talking, telling the minds of the people. Though we still have no, we know we have the supporters of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, sure. But the truth of the matter is, if you take a very good look at it, you will understand fully well that majority, in fact, like let's say 90% of things were wrong. Yes, 90% of things were wrong. Well, the fact now remains that we all need to be very prayerful because a lot of people have actually released different statements concerning this. But right now, I think the best is what we want. Yes, if we say we should continue, to tarnish or bringing down every other person, as far as this movement is concerned, a lot of things will still keep going wrong. But the best is what we pray for, and then by God's grace, it will be better for all. Well, this is exactly what it is right now, my people. Onto this, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.